Hey everyone, Lindsay from HeartSpeak Health. How's everybody doing today? I am focusing on my third blog post in this video, which is titled 10 Things I Did to Heal Hypothyroidism. Now, I know it's been a while since I've been on my YouTube channel. There's been a lot going on over the past year. One of the things that I want to make sure I share with you is that I have finished my website, heartspeakhealth.com. The blog is my favorite part. I love writing and I love being able to share with you. So please check that out. And also, if you sign up for my monthly newsletter, you can download a free copy of my ebook, Speak Up for Your Health. So if you are looking to learn more about how to heal hypothyroidism, balance hormones, or if you are just generally feeling, you can benefit from the ebook. And also I have free resources on my site for you to check out in regard to eating, supplements, personal care, home environment, and so much more. So make sure to visit that. I'm currently 37 weeks pregnant with my daughter, so she's due any day, and I'm really, really excited. And I had talked about this in one of my previous videos, but there really is no better testament to holistic healing than when you have a girl like me who was told that I would not conceive naturally, that my hormones were completely wiped out. I would have to undergo treatments to build them back up. Well, guess what? I chose the path that's not so popularly traveled, and I became pregnant naturally. I found out in November of 2016 that I was expecting her, and in my heart, I believed that I would get there. It did take time. It took mistakes. It took doing well, falling off the wagon, doing well, failing. But through that journey, I experienced so many wonderful things. And of course, the most wonderful thing is to become a mom again. I do have a 4-year-old little boy. And so yeah, he's going to have a little sister soon. So yes, I'm very, very passionate about sharing my journey with all of you, because if there's one thing I can do, I just want people to know the truth, that your body is amazing. It knows what it needs. It will tell you what it needs if you listen to it. And that there are people who can support you on naturally restoring your health. And one of those people is me. So let's get into the third blog post that I have up on my website right now, which is 10 things I did to heal hypothyroidism. So I tried to, narrow it down to these 10 things. There's so much that, goes on, and so many things that, of course, I did. And I have a hard time narrowing it down. I tend to talk too much, which is why these videos are probably too long, and maybe write too much, but I can't help it. So I'm just going to go with it, and I hope it helps you. So let me just start with my list here. The first thing that I did to help myself heal is that I asked for support, and I surrounded myself with the support that I needed. And it's not only your family, but it's also getting the right doctor, the right health practitioners, healers in place to help you. The second thing, of course, was my diet. Now, anyone knows that as a new mom, convenience trumps anything else. We need things that are easy. There are ways to have easy meals and have it be healthy. And that is something that you can read more about in the article, and also in my healing eating plan that I include in the free resources on my website. Number 3 is supplements. Supplements are fantastic for when you hit a point where your body's depleted and you need to build it back up. And I took different supplements to restore vitamins and minerals that I desperately needed to build back up because my body was just had nothing. Number 4 is stress. So there are some, surface, general, basic things that we should do to help reduce stress, manage our stress. And then I also go into some deeper things that you're going to want to take a look at. And so, hopefully I find them to be practical. But I'm just going to take a look here because one of the things that I wanted to mention is that we need to let ourselves feel our emotions. Everyone is always, encouraged to be happy and positive and upbeat. And a lot of us, and I know as a mom, there's just those days where you go in the bathroom and you lose it, you cry. And it's good for you to do that. When you're mad, you need to be mad, right? Usually we're holding back. We're not fully communicating our needs. And then anger builds up and it builds up and it builds up and then we explode. So feel your feelings and take action. Talk to your partner, talk to whoever it is that you need to talk to when you're realizing that your needs are not being met, that you're not feeling supported. That's a big stressor. But I talk about some other things too with stress, so you can check that out in the article. The next thing is exercise. I find that a lot of women are working out too hard. That's right, they're working themselves too hard, too much. And when you are doing physical activity that is stressing your body, more so than it's restoring it and rejuvenating it, that's going to cause some serious issues, especially with your hormones. So you have to be really careful that you're not overdoing it with your workouts. The next thing is personal care. As women, we use a lot of different items. We've got an arsenal of soaps and lotions, and we got our facial care and our makeup and all that fun stuff. And having some guidance on good brands to use, ingredients to stay away from, what should we focus on? I talk about that in the article and also direct you to my free resources for more information on that. The next is home, your home environment. Your home environment affects your health. A lot of people tend to, kind of not really think of it that way, that your home environment's connected to your health, but it is. One of the things that I actually find with a lot of people is that they are having mold issues and it's making them sick. So you need to make sure that you're having your home, inspected and checked out if you or your children or other loved ones are having breathing problems, headaches, or feeling extremely tired. Consider that type of thing as well. Excuse me, I'm going to get a drink of water. I'm talking and it's making my throat a little bit scratchy. The next thing is relationships. Relationships are a complicated topic, but it's very important to consider the health of your relationships. And that's something that comes up quite a bit. And I talk about it in this article. I also touch on it in my free ebook that you can get if you sign up for my monthly newsletter. But the way that you're interacting with other people, the support that you're getting, directly affects your health. The next thing is spirituality. Unfortunately, excuse me, when things are going well, we tend to get away from having that spiritual connection that we need. So whatever your religion may be or your faith may be, it's really important to realize that when we lose our focus on that, it affects us a lot with our mindset and with our ability to remember what's most important. So I talk a little bit about the spirituality too. And then last but not least, one of the things that I still have to work on, it's always been a challenge, is practicing gratitude. I know that this is a really popular thing. You know, you see a lot about gratitude and gratitude journals. Excuse me, I'm gonna take another drink. Sorry about that. But it's honestly such a mainstay in staying positive. And it's hard. It's hard to practice gratitude, right? Because especially for moms and for girls that are really busy with everything that we have going on, you know, whether or not you have children, maybe you don't have kids, but you have a really demanding career, your husband travels, you have other things going on in your life, and it's just a whirlwind, right? Things are just always busy, always crazy, and it's hard for us to focus on what's most important. It's easy to get caught up in getting negative and getting down and complaining about people, complaining about things that we have to do. And so how do you stay on the up and up? Well, something really simple that you can do every day before you go to sleep. Think of one good thing that happened, one positive thing. Maybe it's that someone, let you go in front of them at the grocery store because you had your kids with you and you had a lot of groceries and they said, just get in front of me. You've got all that stuff and you got your kids, just go. That's a highlight. That might have saved you a half hour at the store, and if you were already running late and trying to get something done, that's a great thing that happened. And so usually what happens is when you try to think of one thing, then you think, oh, actually there were a couple of things, or there were 3 things. And then you start thinking, okay, life's not that bad. It could be a lot worse, right? So just little simple ways to realize the good that happens on a day-to-day basis, that's something that can keep us on the up and up, right? And help us to realize that it's not always so dark and gloomy, or at least as dark and gloomy as we think it is. So those are the 10 things that I talk about in the article. And I touch on some other stuff, so please check it out. And again, I'm really excited to be back and doing the videos and have the site up. So make sure you check out all the free resources and the blog on heartspeakhealth.com. All right, thanks and have a great day. Bye-bye.